Here are the best Cypher setups on Bind. Let's begin on the A site. Jump onto these wooden boxes, aim up here, jump, and place your camera. For tripwires, the first one will be here, with a smoke right here. Tripwire outside of showers, pair that with a smoke, and play from the U-Haul position. Activate your camera. When you start to see a movement, or when they are about to execute onto the site, hop off of your camera, activate this cage, move into your own cage, and spam whoever hits your tripwire. You can then relocate into U-Haul and walk to the back of truck, activate this cage, and spam and kill whoever hits your shower's tripwire. Then you can simply move back into CT and play retake with the rest of your team with a very powerful retake camera. This is the default Cypher setup. For the second Cypher setup, move yourself into heaven, stand on this ledge, aim up here, jump, and place your camera up here. Tripwire outside of showers with a smoke. Tripwire on the leftmost wheel of this truck. Pair that with a smoke. Play from the triple position. When you start to see movement in showers, or when they're about to execute onto site, hop off of your camera, listen for audio cues for when they get close to the truck, then activate your cage, move into your cage, and spam whoever hits your tripwire. You can then move back, activate this cage outside of showers, and kill whoever hits your tripwire in showers. Then simply play and hold back sight, and wait for your team to rotate. For the last Cypher setup on A site, move yourself onto these boxes again, jump up, and place the camera up here. Place the tripwire right here, and put a tripwire outside of showers with a smoke. Place the smoke right here in the doorway, and play inside of U-Haul. Activate this camera. When you see movement in short, or when they are about to execute onto site, hop off of your camera, listen for audio cues. When they hit your tripwire, you can activate this cage and spam through. If you don't want to do that, you can also sit here and spam this wooden part of this wall to also get the kill. Then you can move yourself behind truck, activate this cage, and spam whoever hits your shower tripwire. Then again, you can move back into spawn and wait for your team to play retake together. Again, you have the same powerful camera for retake with the rest of your team. Note that this setup is really good against people who like to rush, or against teams that like to rush. This is a very passive setup and should only really be used if you know the team likes to rush. Cypher on Bind is best played on the B site. For the first setup, you want to jump onto these green boxes, aim up here, jump, and place your camera right here. This is an amazing camera and usually never gets shot out, as long as you don't tag people. For the tripwire, right here, pair that with a smoke. For your second tripwire, you can put it right here. Play from the elbow position. When you see movement long, or when you see them jump out of hookah, hop off of your camera, activate the cage, spam through, and kill whoever pushes out long. Or alternatively, you can spam whoever jumps down from hookah and hits this tripwire. For the second Cypher setup on B, again, jump onto these green boxes and place the camera up here. Place your tripwire here, and place the second tripwire right here. Smoke right here, and smoke right here. Play from the middle of tubes, hop onto your camera, And when you see that they have executed onto the site already and are about to this position, hop off of your camera, activate your cage, and spam and kill whoever hits your tripwire. Same thing on the other side. And then what you can do is you can move back into CT and wait for your team to rotate. Again, you have a very powerful retake camera that should be able to spot all the default positions that the attackers might play. For our last setup, jump onto these tubes and jump up and place a camera here. This will give you early information to hookah and early information into long. Alternatively, you can use this camera location right here. This will give you very early information to long, and it allows you to see all of sight. As for the tripwires, put a tripwire right here, and the second tripwire right here. Smoke here, and play from CT. Activate your camera, which can see all of sight. When they're about to come in onto the site, hop off of your camera and patiently wait in spawn. Activate your cage once somebody has tripped this tripwire, spam through, and then kill them as well. As for the other tripwire, this entire window is wall bangable. So when you see somebody hit the tripwire right here, simply spam through and kill whoever has triggered your tripwire. Then you can play retake with your team with a very powerful camera that can see the entire site. Note, this setup, again, is only really used when you know the team rushes, and it becomes very hard to hold the site. All these setups are designed to get the initial first or second pick, and then it enables your team to play numbers. So maybe a 5v4 or a 5v3 retake. One final note for Cypher on attack. When you're attacking, put down this tripwire. This tripwire prevents the flank from B if you're attacking A, as it blocks off B link, and the flank from long if they choose to move back into A short. If you're attacking B site, this wire again prevents the flank from A short. So make sure to put down this tripwire every single round when you're on attack. And that concludes the best Cypher setups on Bind. Hope you guys enjoyed.